What is going on YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon back with a reaction video. This time we have your life as a crocodile. We did your life as a hippo, now we're doing your life as a crocodile. We're gonna react to this, all that good stuff like we did all the other videos that we reacted to. So, make sure you guys do check the description. I got the channel and the video link down below in the description. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can. With that being said, we all gonna go ahead and jump right in to the reaction. Alright, there you go. Like, we're gonna subscribe.
Luckily, that's not your mum. And that's also not you. That's you, currently stuck in your egg, squeaking to get mum to help you.
Oh no, that was it. Oh damn.
Luckily, that's not your mum.
Okay.
And that's also not you. That's you, currently stuck in your egg, squeaking to get mum to help you out. You're one of her 40 or 50 eggs that she carries from the nest down to the river, using her tongue to give you some help with hatching.
Damn.
You are now an independent crocodile. That didn't take long.
Huh?
8 inches and weighing 30 grams, you've now got a long way to go. Mum's still hanging around to do what she can to protect you, but you're all more or less on your own now. It may seem like, per female, per year, that's a lot of new crocodiles into the world. Well, it would be if 99% of you weren't consumed within the first year. Let's see if you can make the 1%. You need food, and you're not that big yet, so you have to settle for some small insects and frogs. At 2 months, you decide to leave the starter zone with a party of 4 to collectively hunt some larger prey. With your feet by your side and using a wagging motion with your tail to swim, you wait for your chance to strike and get your share of flesh. Right, it's now time to hit the sunbeds. There's a hierarchy among crocodiles that goes along the lines of biggest boys get best basking spots, so you have to settle for squeezing into an uncozy shaded corner. Being cold-blooded means you can't use food to warm up your body temperature, so have to spend time basking on land, absorbing heat through your specially designed skin. After a year, there's a few of you left. Wait, that's not right. Let's quickly fix it. There we go. Look, you survived year 1.
Damn.
You'll probably make it to old age now. Maybe. You're now a foot bigger, and after another year, you're another foot bigger. You see where this is going. By 4 years old, you've grown a foot per year, and you're now the size of an average dwarf crocodile, but your rapid growth is going to start to slow. Making it to this age without being eaten now makes you a 1 in 1,000 crocodile. Not great numbers for a top predator species that hasn't needed to change since dinosaurs. After basking on land for a while, you're now too hot, and you can't sweat, so that gives you 2 options. Jump back in the water, or open your mouth. These are your primary ways of thermoregulating your body. You opt for opening your mouth, as you can take a nap at the same time to work towards your daily 12 to 16 hours. It also serves as a handy, very intimidating, do not disturb sign. You can even leave an eye open for a bit as an added security measure.
Okay, so I got a nice little cool do not disturb sign, you know. Okay, I like that.
You awaken from your nap to a tasty smell. Since you're still a small crocodile, you have to take anything you can get, so you decide to belly walk, which is basically what it says on the tin, over to some leftovers for a quick snack. Your tongue is fixed in your mouth, so you can't stick it out for a taste. Guess you just have to go for it.
I lost someone, and then things changed.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to get spoiled.
This isn't enough food though, so it's time to head into the water. Your conveniently placed eyes, ears and nostrils allow you to completely submerge and hover motionless for hours as you wait. You have lots of sensory pits all over your upper and lower jaws which can respond to the slightest disturbances in water, even just a drop. It's been 3 years and you're now around 7.5 feet long, the average size of a Cuban crocodile. You like the heat and heavily rely on it, but it's now the drought season, so it's too hot and just opening your mouth won't do the job. After finding a nice spot, you dig out a cozy riverside burrow to shelter from the heat. Obviously, you're quite large, so these burrows can also be quite large, with Nile crocs digging the deepest of any animal. Because you rely on the sun to warm your body, 50 to 70% of the food you eat is converted to flesh and energy. For comparison, in humans this is about 3 to 4%. This gives you a very low metabolism, meaning you could go nearly a year without eating, living off the fat stored mainly in your tail. You'd rather not, it's not ideal for you, but what is helpful is being able to see out the rest of the drought from the comfort of your burrow. After another few years you've hit 9 feet, roughly the size of a freshwater crocodile. You've hit maturity, so you are now an adult crocodile. You're also now big enough to take some larger prey. Although you have a tiny brain in comparison to your body, you do possess some advanced cognitive function, including the ability to recognize the daily drinking pattern of land animals. You wait for night when your prey can't see anything, but you can with your advanced night vision. Before you submerge, fully this time, you protect your eyes with your third transparent eyelid. You also have flaps covering your ears, nostrils and throat, protecting them from the water, along with salt glands to filter away any salt if necessary. After waiting 20 minutes, your prey shows up right on time. The large stiff muscles that bulge out of your head give you the most powerful bite in the animal kingdom, and as soon as your prey thinks it's safe to take a sip, you clamp on and pull them under. You can bite hard but can't chew very well, so opt for swallowing your food whole. That meal was tough, even knocked out a tooth. Luckily, you can just grow them back like 50 times each. Not being much of a chewer means you have to go pick up some extra help to grind up your food. Your stint underwater also built up an oxygen debt, and you're able to flush your CO2-loaded blood into your stomach, resulting in even more acid being produced in your already very acidic stomach, helping you dissolve the prey. Time to head back to land and claim a nice basking spot. You're the most social species of reptile, but don't really socialise, just hang out together at certain points of the river. Unless you're a saltwater, then males will never tolerate each other in the same area. You're also not that territorial, unless you're a salt.
So far, I think I'm fucked. Yeah. I think I'm fucked. But, especially if a fucking, baby hippo started chewing on my tail, and I just gotta let that shit go. I just gotta let it slide. Otherwise, I'm gonna be unshocked.
Water.
Test.
As you're basking away, you start to feel a slight nibbling on your tail. You look up and see a large, grey, unhappy hippo.
This is the shit I was talking about.
So you know you just have to accept it.
Accept it.
Don't worry, you'll get him back one day. Another few years of this routine gives you West African slender snout status at around 12 feet long. You're older now and have learned that you don't always have to go after prey. You can make them come to you. It's the bird nesting season, and lots of would-be mummies and daddies are looking for good sticks to build their nests with. You might have noticed that every time you eat, you appear to cry. Don't worry, they're just crocodile tears. As you swallow, air from your sinuses enters your tear ducts, which then overflow out of your eyes, so you appear to cry. Being a dinosaur with zero empathy means you don't ever actually cry, and the tear ducts exist only to clean your eyes.
I didn't even know that.
You've been mature for a number of years now, so maybe it's time to give mating a go. After some riverside aggression, you manage to find a partner and initiate a complex courting ritual involving lots of snout touching and vocalizations before heading off into the water. Once you return, the female digs out a nest and lays around 50 eggs before covering them up again. The temperature of the eggs during the 2 to 3 month incubation period is what decides whether they're male or female, with only females hatching at lower temps and both at higher. Usually, the mum would look after the eggs, but if something were to happen to her, then the dad would take over, meaning I don't have to specify which one you are this time. As soon as you start to hear some squeaking, you dig out the eggs and take them to the river. You take one quick glance at all your new hatchlings before they start getting picked off one by one. Fast forward another 10 or so years and you're now around 16 feet, the average length of a Nile crocodile. Still, not the largest species though, that's saltwaters that have exceeded lengths of 20 feet. You're now at the size where, out of what's available to you, it's easier to name what you don't eat. Along with your overpowered bite and stealth abilities, another reason why you've survived 65 million years are the bony deposits on your back and tail, forming your thick protective scales. They're also very touch sensitive and highly vascularized, so you can absorb heat through them and sense any threats. With your advanced size, you can now lay claim to the best basking spots, but you don't hang around long as your sharp hearing picks up the sound of your favourite time of the year. Animal migrations across the river give you an excellent chance to grab a large meal, if no one decides to interfere. That's annoying. Yes, you are an awful creature that wouldn't feel the slightest remorse for a murderous rampage, but you do have an important role to play in keeping population numbers down and nutrients flowing.
Huh, okay.
Oh well, you can try again next year,
So
and the year after that, and the year after that, all the way up to around 70 years old. We're not 100% sure on your usual lifespan, but it's thought to be around 50 to 75 years.
Shit.
Your routine is still the same, you're just much larger now and your belly walk is a bit slower. People keep coming to measure you, for some reason, and since the muscles used to open your mouth are actually very weak, it doesn't take much to disarm you. As you're basking away, you feel the usual nibble on your tail and look up to see, oh, there's no adult with them this time. What a great opportunity. I said you'd get him back. Ah. Well, we all know how this ends.
Yeah.
You had a good run.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we all know how that's going to end. Yeah. No, definitely had a good run. How to hippo. That was a good video. That was a good video. Good job. I liked it. Subscribe. Really enjoyed that video. Me thinking, let's see, do I think I could do good as a crocodile? No. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Not even close. But I did enjoy the video, I will say. Definitely enjoyed it. There was a lot of shit in here that I didn't actually know about crocodiles and shit. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, I will say. That is going to do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn on post notifications, that way you guys don't miss a video, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe, watch out for each other. Positivity is key, motivation is key, happiness is key. I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch out for each other. I'll see you guys in the next one.